So nexa, one thing that a lot of teams and a lot of analysts and stuff have been saying is around OG being an upset team at this point, considering you had success at these being these blast group stages, you start the year strong, or you start the after the player break pretty strong. I wanted to see how you view it, and also like, what's the point where you feel like you need to get to before you can be real title contenders?
I think we're just getting started in a sense that we did some changes to the roles in game, and more of like an entry fragger slash like space taker, whatever. I don't know if you could notice from the games that we've played so far, but in general, yeah. But in general, I've been transitioning myself to play kind of different roles, and it's gonna take some time for me to feel fully comfortable and understand, what I need to do. But I think it's given a lot of weight off the shoulders of Neofrag, and now he can, take a step back and not have so much responsibility, and I can take all of that on by myself, and it's gonna take some time for us to find our perfect comfort zone and whatnot. But I think so far the change has been good for everyone in the team.
Yeah, the way I'm looking at you right now is how you said like the entry and the space taking is that you're not just doing that, but you're also lifting the rest of the team up, right? We can put you in first if you can crack it, or they can follow up after. You've got so many heavy hitters afterwards. But obviously, what happens when that doesn't work out? We don't see you doing so well. Can that be the make or break to your game, or have you still got enough protocols behind it to find success?
Yeah, I think so far that's definitely the point that we're trying to fix. That there's not really a lot for us to rely on if the plan A fails, and I think the biggest issue we had is that we are not that great at closing out clutches, and we're still trying to figure out who is the best closer in the team, I think Fiku is definitely one of our better options, and obviously you always want your opper to be in the XVX situations, because yeah, exactly, but that formula has not really gave us success so far, so it's something for us to think and work on. And yeah, I think in general, if I manage to teach the players, how to take more responsibility after I'm dead, and take things into their own hands, and then win more XVX situations, I think that's when we can start being more consistent.
Would you say that there's a bit more micromanaging from you once you are dead in some rounds, for example?
Yeah, definitely. In some, when I feel like no one is talking and no one has an idea what to do, I'll definitely step up and basically tell them exactly what to do, But in some scenarios as well, someone already has an idea, so they're just bringing the whole team with them.
Now, the other thing I want to touch on as well is just Fiku, as you mentioned him as well. He obviously surprises in some moments, looking a lot better individually. But do you feel also these other role changes you're talking about has benefited him, but we still haven't seen the full potential?
Yeah, we've definitely still haven't seen the full potential, and I think it's just the stability that we are no longer kind of in between, on some maps playing anchor, on some maps playing rotator and whatnot, the role definition for everyone right now is pretty clear, and everyone knows what their job is and what they need to do, and I think it's way easier to focus on playing more consistently once you know what your job is exactly on every map,